In Perth, Western Australia over the years, Equestrian in the Park has showcased the best of what horse eventing and show jumping has to offer. Great rides, great sights and amazing action. You don't want to miss a single moment. Hi everyone, great to have your company for this fast and furious Equestrian Grand Prix event featuring show jumping excitement, all here at a magnificent location across from Crown Perth. It's all thanks to Burswood Park, Riviera WA, Rockingham Ram and Channel 7.
My name's Michael D'Agostino. Today I'm going to show you two of the key fences of Equestrian in the Park 2021. One of the key features of this year's event is the amazing Burswood Park's water feature. We didn't have the water jump last year, and for this event we needed it back, and we are so fortunate that we've got the support of Burswood Park and Burrell, and we've got an amazing jump. It will be a big feature. The riders will be thinking about it, the riders will be worried about it. It's the jump to watch. The WA Farm Shop bogey fence is the make or break fence. When we go around the course, if we have a rail or a fault, this is our chance to come back to redeem ourselves. But if you hit it, if you knock it, it's game over. So you've got to jump it clear, a pivotal fence. Equestrian in the Park is a spectacular event right on the Swan River near the Perth city. We love riding here in front of the big crowds. The noise of the day in itself is a challenge for horse and rider.
And we wish our first rider, rider number one in this, the diamond class, and now she has to sneak around to a show jump, come cross-country double, a great fence. Donna will be very positive there. Come on, Big Benny. Oh, an awkward one, but it doesn't matter, she's through. Now we're down to that very interesting show jump A onto the cross-country. Oh, beautifully ridden as Tiff comes around to the ambushe gin fence there, a double of show jumps. She comes in strong to the first element, the third, and she got away with that. ABC clear at the Rockingham Ram. As she tackles that double fence, she's hanging on, she's back in the saddle. The technicality comes in. Gee, didn't she handle that well? The Burswood Park water. Oh, he's had a look, he's had a stop. 7A seems to have stayed up. The Dynamite fence, the only one that can fall. She's cleared it. Tegan Cook, Moet, one of our favourites today. And that's a clear round, unofficially. The WA Farm Shop. Will she take those 4 penalties off her scorecard? We wish her the best. Kate, Star of Kingston. Oh, over with the front. And doesn't he look a picture, beautifully covered. Oh, it's a clear! The Rockingham Ram. Treble fence, 3 elements. And now that bogey fence. Oh, the 7A, it's gone down again. Going along like she never missed a beat there. Didn't get flustered. Had confidence in the horse. In the grounds here of Burswood Park, our Vermentino. That certainly would have been an interesting type of fence for him. It's Equestrian in the Park here for 2021 in the lovely grounds of Burswood Park. The times are critical as to your rankings. Oh, and that's the first time we've seen the Saddles Plus rail come down. And now she's going to have to steady for this Rockingham Ram treble A, B. Yes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, just picking up 4 penalties at the first fence.
Much too clever for that that little trap there. The Bait Saddles fence, over she goes. Good to see the inner circle area there filling up. 7A stays up. Nathan charging around this course.
My name is Kate Ingham. I am from Champion Lakes, which is about 40 minutes south of here. I am a senior public servant. I'm also heavily involved in running this event and have been involved in it since it started. I think we're probably 8 years ago. I've actually got 3 horses entered in the Riviera Diamond class. 2 of them are homebred horses of mine that are warm blood thoroughbreds, and 1 is an off-the-track thoroughbred. Interestingly, 2 of my horses are actually qualified and possibly could compete in that bigger Ram Grand Prix class, but the technicality is just incredibly challenging, and they're still baby green horses, so what that means is they're a little bit inexperienced, so I'm opting to put them into the Riviera class so they have a positive experience.
I'm Charlotte Roberts. I'm the Sponsorship and Volunteer Coordinator for Equestrian in the Park and also the Business Coordinator for Mooditch Industries and Technology. We're always looking at ways to engage with Indigenous nonprofits, and we discovered the amazing equine assisted learning program called Yawadani Janga. So we reached out to them and wanted to sort of rope in the three organisations together, being Equestrian in the Park, Mooditch Industries and the organisation, and invited them to come down and paint an amazing Indigenous jump so the kids can enjoy it and have something that they can be really proud of.
Professor Julie Coffin. I work for Telethon Kids based in the Kimberley. So I'm a professor in Aboriginal health and I'm head of social emotional wellbeing for Aboriginal young people at Telethon Kids. So what that mouthful means is that I get to work with Aboriginal young people every day. And the program that we happen to run in the Kimberley is around social emotional wellbeing. So it's utilising horses and the relationship with horses and all the great things horses can offer young people, and I get to do that every day. And I'm a researcher involved in leading that program as well. We have a large selection of students here, and they've all come in different aspects of the program. So they were kind of selected as just some young people that really had benefited from the program and had been very supportive and contributed really well. It's been really good. One good thing is it's been pretty hot, so it's been beautiful weather for us. Maybe even a little bit too hot, but no, they're doing really well. And we have my colleague here, Liam Bedford, who's a great artist, and he's actually designed it, and the kids are going with the flow and doing a really great job.
They've been amazing. You know, it's a scary atmosphere. There's so much going on, so many people around. Everyone's been so impressed with the amazing artwork and especially the design Liam's put together. So they're doing really, really well.
A controlled attack on this course. This horse covers the ground nicely. It won't look as though Tegan is travelling that fast, but this horse has a lovely canter. When Tegan sits up and holds, he steadies, he lengthens that lovely galloping thoroughbred stride. He is really on his game today. He was my early pick when I saw the field come out. No pre-post betting, of course. As he comes down to the fence 5, the Ramsey horse transport. Across the back now. How tight will she run onto the Yawadani Janga fence? Didn't look that tight, but this horse hasn't lost a beat. His rhythm around the course has been fantastic. This will be a very fast line. Move, stand still, stand still. That didn't face Tegan. One fence to go. The Rockingham Rams, clear A, clear B, clear C. Woohoo! That was a sensational round by Tegan Cook. And what a great angled fence that was too. This mare is really jumping beautifully for Emily. No problems into the water complex. We need to hold on here. The Rockingham Ram, last fence, clear A, clear B, clear C, Emily Gray.
Congratulations on today, and was it an enjoyable time out in the course for you?
Every win is a special win. We're very privileged to, have these animals, and
I'm super happy.
Super, yeah, he couldn't have asked for him to perform any better, so I'm happy he came home with results. He deserved it.
Imagine being able to walk on the field at half-time during a game of footy. Welcome to the public course walk. Access to the jumps and features for the fans make Equestrian in the Park so unique and oh so special. Don't go anywhere. More exciting Grand Prix eventing is still to come here at Equestrian in the Park at Burswood, thanks to Rockingham Ram. Lisa, great numbers here today. A great event, and it looks like there's a real appetite for this type of event in inner city areas.
Oh, look, we're just so gifted here. We've got the beautiful Swan River behind us. What a venue to have this kind of event. But the tourism potential for this is astronomical. It really is. And you can see that in tight times at the moment, with a really difficult COVID behind us, we've still got capacity crowds here. Can you imagine what would happen if we marketed this even more broadly through Asia and the Pacific? I think we'd get even more people to come and compete as well as watch.
And there's not just horse people here, there are theatre goers and they're first timers.
Absolutely. This place is full of the community, and it's the first time that Equestrian in the Park has actually promoted really strongly for the whole West Australian community to come. So to families, you can bring a picnic, you can buy your food here. It's the most beautiful place to come and sit with your family and watch some magnificent partnerships. People see horse and rider working together as a team, two hearts working together. That's what makes this sport so special.
Huge thank you to Rockingham Ram for being on board this year. I think it's fair to say that everyone here on the Burswood Park grounds, as soon as they've seen the Ram cars, everyone wants one. I certainly do.
It flowed beautifully. 9 now down to the Burswood Park River Splash. Sorry, the Western Hay, then the Anatone. Whoa, hold on him. Oh my goodness. Looked to be going so super well. That rail. Tessa Sharman, King's Basil Brush. Here we have the Rockingham, probably the most telling fence today, not just because of the respect it requires, but also because in both the competitions it's the last fence in the jump off. Now up to the double brushes. A lot of activity, a lot of distractions for these horses. But they're so experienced that they just pop through there without looking sideways. Lovely angle there on the second, the Red Coastal. One stride, clear in, clear out, and cantering down beautifully. Well done, Caitlin. And Pumpkin, the hard-working chairman of Equestrian in the Park. Let's give it right up for Mike D'Agostino as he goes to tackle the bogey. The WA Farm Shop. Oh, yes! Woohoo! And she's had a bit of a malfunction there, unfortunately. This horse has been Sophie's mainstay for many years, taking down the little skinny bridge there right next to the inner circle. All the distraction of the Platinum Lounge behind, a little bit of hesitation, but a quick reaction from Galisa. She got it back on track over the Channel 7 hedge and down the hill to the Burswood Park Splash. Lovely jump in there. The Rockingham Ram Grand Prix for 2021. Out of the Sid Hill start box and over the quick mail fence one, the Oxa. Broome International Airport, been associated with Equestrian in the Park. Oh, let's give it up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Great job there, Riley Lyle and GI Warzone.
Kayla, congratulations. You surprised or do you think you were some chance in the fashion?
I thought it was a good outfit, but there were some gorgeous ladies out there, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I wanted something really light and airy. The flowers are obviously for spring and they're inspired by Monet's garden.
Okay, and a nice double because you have won Fashion on the Field in the ladies category and your boyfriend's done likewise in the men's. That must make it a celebration.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm going to take the credit for his outfit, but yeah, it's pretty cool to be together and I've won it together.
Daniel, congratulations. Was that part of the design to become the Fashion on the Field winner today?
Look, I think it was just a quick trip out. You know, good day with a girlfriend and just look my best, I guess, you know.
The first time you've jumped on a catwalk?
Yes, it is actually, yeah. It's a new experience, I think, but it's all right.
And what do you take home this afternoon?
Nice voucher from Platinum Menswear, and yeah, it's good.
Oh, we love it here. This is our second year in a row. It's a fantastic event, a great place to watch the event unfold.
Oh, we love it. It's fantastic for the sport. It really showcases it for you know, everyone in the city to come and have a look, as opposed to driving miles and miles to get to an event. Yeah, and we're pretty lucky to be able to have an event at Crown, I'd say. Yeah.
a bit of everything over here. We get to see the new water jump, which is exciting. And yeah, we can go whole way around the course, which is great. So yeah, it's been good right up against the action. It brings a new audience in. Usually all our events are out in the country a bit more, so it's quite exciting coming to the city. It's very different.
I mean, it's just so nice to be next to the Crown. I mean, it's always nice to be near the Crown anyway, but you know, nice to have it in the backdrop, and then right near the water here. It's just gorgeous. It's the best spot.
Don't go anywhere. More exciting Grand Prix eventing is still to come here at Equestrian in the Park at Burswood, thanks to Rockingham Ram.
I'm Emily Early, I'm 24 years old and I live in Narrogin, which is a regional town 2.5 hours southeast of Perth. I love Equestrian in the Park because it gives us riders in WA an opportunity to experience something with such a big atmosphere. We don't really get many of the opportunities to have such a big atmosphere with the crowd and everything unless you really go to an international event. So to be able to come here, be able to show off to your friends, everyone gets to get dressed up. It's an amazing location, right in front of the Crown and Optus Stadium and the river. So it's just a day for everyone to really enjoy.
Very trying jump off for this, the Grand Prix. We start with fence 1. Down to the corner, right in front of the Riders' Lounge. I know they'll give Mike a big yahoo as he goes through. The Pegasus, 1, 2, 3 strides. The Red House, the Green House. The Western Haze getting closer and closer to a double clear. Clear the Western Haze. The big Thompson and Redwood. A big bold fence that can't fall down. You can still have a run out. Mike cuts inside. Cuts in between the start box and Anatone. Saves a few metres. No problems for Gateau. The last fence. Hold your breath, folks. Is this our first double clear? The Rockingham Ram. A, B, and C. Woohoo! Oh, yes. Mike D'Agostino can only Gateau. Caitlin knows exactly what she has to do. She has to risk a fair bit. She needs to go quickly. She can run, she can be the fastest four-faulter, or if she chooses, does she try and become the winner, the fastest or the double clears? She's galloping down on Pumpkin, a great corner. The risk, it paid off. That was a very brave attack on that fence. It stayed up. She is galloping very quickly on Pumpkin. Pumpkin being very responsive. This corner here, how tight does she come in? 1, 2 strides, 3 strides through the Pegasus double. Red roof to green roof. Can she sneak inside the time? It's the Western Hay. That was fast, it was too fast. She's paid the price there with 4 penalties, but she can still be the fastest four-faulter. She's jumped, oh my goodness, she's turned inside the Saddles Plus fence. She saved 10, 15 metres there. A good 2.5 seconds. What great riding. Pumpkin, you are a superstar. As she comes to the last fence, the Rockingham Ram treble. Clear A, clear B, and clear C for Pumpkin. Off the Diamond Feet through the Sid Hill start box. We wish her all the best. the quick male fence. Not a horse. Well, that front rail, it rolled back. No penalties. The off-the-track vertical. They look to be in a very casual frame of mind. Kate knows what she's doing. She knows this horse inside and out. She canters down the hill now on the right rein to this very narrow fence. Oh, Diamond Thief saw a big stride. Actually gave it quite a hit with his back feet, but it didn't fall. Safely over the foresight corner. Can Kate Joyce join Mike D'Agostino as the double clears? And it will all come down to the clock. The Diamond Thief can turn it on. A really tight corner there through Red House. Onto the greenhouse, the Pegasus corners. Coming down to the Western Hay, right in the middle of the track. And then the turnaround. A tight turnaround. How tight can Diamond Thief go? That's how tight I can go. Onto the Thompson and Redwood. The big jump. And now the gallop down to the Burswood Park. Water splash. In between the Sid Hill start box and the Anatone, cutting off that corner, as did Mike D'Agostino. The last fence. Hold your breath, folks. Kate, Diamond Thief. 1, 2, and 3. Woohoo!
How was it out there? Obviously a big thrill for you.
It's a huge thrill. It's nothing like what we do normally. We normally go off cross country by ourselves and it's just me and the horse. You come in here, I can see my friends, I can hear them cheering, and it's amazing, but it's very difficult.
The difficulty factor aside, as you say, the atmosphere gave it a real buzz today, didn't it?
Oh, it really does. It lifts me, it lifts the horse, and it is really, truly amazing. It gives me a completely different horse to ride. I love it.
Only a $20,000 cheque I saw there. Have you spent it in your mind yet?
It's going into a trust fund for my daughter. Straight away. We're not wasting it on anything. She's going to go and sit there for her when she wants to buy a house.
Very smart move. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching Equestrian in the Park, proudly brought to you by Burswood Park, Crown Perth, Riviera WA, Rockingham Ram and Channel 7. As we leave you, some sights and sounds from show jumping, which played a big part in today's spectacular event here on the Swan River foreshore. We'll see you next time.